And welcome back to Ozarks Live. You know how we love McDonald's here at Ozarks Live. So today we're very lucky to be talking to Ryan Blumenstock. It's so great to have you here today.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, we're here to talk about pretty much one thing and one thing only: the filet of fish.
The filet of fish.
Literally one of my favorite items at McDonald's. I adore it. I always have.
Tell us about the filet of fish. How did this come to be, so to speak?
So it's kind of a funny story. Back in the '60s, there was, Lent. So being a burger company, there was sales kind of dipped down. So Ray Kroc, our founder, had a contest with another owner and said, "I've got this hula burger with a pineapple on it," and he had a fish sandwich, and whoever sold the most, that was going to make the national menu. So in 1965, an owner-operator invented the filet of fish, and that's the sandwich you get today.
So back in the 1960s, I mean, I've loved this since I was a kid. I love the tartar sauce. I love the cheese on it. You don't always get cheese on a fish sandwich.
Yeah.
So tell me about it's very unique, the square shape.
So that's the number one question we get is, why is a filet of fish square?
Is it really?
So last September, I was fortunate enough to go visit our supplier, Gorton's, in Gloucester, Massachusetts. And we saw the entire process, and so they pack fillets, whole fillets, into a frozen block, easier on shipping.
Yeah.
And then they just cut that off into squares, and that's how you get the exact same sandwich every time.
Really?
Yeah. So it's actually made of just made up of those whole fillets.
That's planning, is what it is.
Yeah.
Knowing how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it seems like it's been around forever, but this is also one of the trademarks of McDonald's. So many times these great ideas come from within, and then they grow over the years.
Yeah, it's funny. The Big Mac was invented by an owner-operator.
Yeah,
yep.
Exactly.
What was it like being out there on that ship and being a part of that and learning the history right where it happened? I mean, I just love that.
Yeah, we weren't on the ship. So we were in Gloucester, Massachusetts. The fish is actually caught in the Bering Sea. So you
haven't been to the Bering Sea yet, but maybe that'll be your next trip.
No, we didn't go there.
Yeah.
But it's the Gorton's plant is in Gloucester. But it was very, very cool to see their facility, the quality checks that they have in place would blow your mind. There's a guy that works at that facility that then goes to the Bering Sea a couple times a year and works on those boats and tells those fishermen what he wants to see.
But that's what McDonald's is known for.
Exactly.
Their quality, their requirements, their rules. If it doesn't meet ours, forget it, you're done. But Gorton's is a name that has been around forever, so you know what you've got there.
Yep, absolutely. And the sustainability is another thing that we talked about that they went through. So it is MSC certified. I'd encourage anybody to go to msc.org and learn about what that's all about. But it's a sustainability stamp that not everybody gets to put on their seafood, and we do. So even the fish oil that comes off of that boat, they actually use that in the furnace on the boat. So there's zero waste whatsoever.
And sustainability right now, very important word all across the word. You don't want to overfish, you don't want to overfarm.
Yep.
Things have to be sustainable. They're better for us, and that's what McDonald's is helping with.
Yeah, I know you're very proud of that.
Yeah.
The Bering Sea is the most regulated fishery in the world. They only let us catch 15% of the population.
Oh, very good. And you can get this all year round, which is something I absolutely love. Now, something you don't have all year round, but you do have now. Can we talk about the McFlurry?
Sure, and the Shamrock.
Yes.
Yep.
Tell me what we've got here going on with the McFlurry.
So we've got our Shamrock event, every February, March, right in line with St. Patrick's Day, a customer favorite. So,
I adore the Shamrock Shake.
And I'll tell you another thing about the Shamrock that not everybody knows is the Ronald McDonald House is because of the Shamrock Shake. So
really?
It's a big, long story. You can research it. But the Philadelphia Eagles had an NFL player that started the Ronald McDonald House, and he got together with the owner-operators in that region, and they sold those, and they raised the money that way for the first Ronald House.
As long as that's been around and I've had Shamrock Shakes, I never knew that.
Yep.
Did not
that makes
realize
it even
that.
better.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a great story.
It is. Another
cool.
reason to feel so good about McDonald's, and of course have the filet of fish. I absolutely adore it. Thank you, Ryan. It's great to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right.
Stuff.
Up next, you guys get to see another one of the amazing wineries that Joy's been lucky enough to visit.
It's good stuff, and Ozarks Live will be right back.
Bye.